is the tiger claws the wall. So pull out any grief that's no longer serving you and release with us. And this class today will be helping to transform grief and then also helping to just ground. So taking a big breath in and pulling out what no longer serves you and release it. We're using the healing sound of the lungs, which is associated with the metal element, and grief. Grief is really important. It also can get stuck and then no longer serve us. So one more. Now cross your tiger claws, and on 3 we'll do a big release. So 1, 2, 3. Ah. Let's try that again. So inhale what no longer serves you. Pull it out and release it as you claw the wall. Gathering and then release to the earth with the healing sound from the metal element. The metal element is associated with our lungs and our large intestine. Let's do 2 more. And crossing your tiger claws, and on 3, 1, 2, 3. And then turn your awareness inwards and just notice. Invite your feet to merge with the floor, sending roots through the floor, finding their way to the heart of the earth. And then stand inside your legs. And invite your pelvic floor to also just sink, settle. Invite your collarbone to sink and settle. And your jaw and the back of your skull just to rest. The very top of your head just gently soften and settle and help you ground. And then opening up your eyes with your tiger claws, take a breath in. And then exhale as you release. So grabbing the chi, inhale and exhale down. So inhale, gathering the chi, spiral, and then release. So breathing in. And the color associated with the metal element in our lungs is a bright white. So inhale bright white light into your lungs, and then release cloudy gray. So inhale, standing taller as you pull up, and then grab that chi, bring it in, and ground to the earth. This is the tiger grasps the chi. So inhale, gather it, and so pull in that pearly white light into your lungs, and then release cloudy gray. So one more time. Pulling in that chi into your lungs, and then with your palms facing up to the heavens, spiral them towards your lungs, tie your palms, and then keeping your spiral, rotate so you can push your palms, almost you could touch the sky. And then we'll reverse that. So your palms will come down by your lungs and down. So they're breathing, inhale up, and exhale, push, maybe a little pause, And then inhale and down. Standing taller as you pull that bright white light in. And then exhaling, cloudy gray. This is the Buddha, holds up the earth. So pull that bright white light in. And then your choice throughout this class. When I exhale out through my mouth, I'm going to try to use the healing sound of the lungs. So inhale. And then pause. And inhale. As you press and pause, push out through your thumbs and pointer fingers, which is the end of the lung meridian and then the beginning of our large intestine, and down. So pulling in what serves you. Bringing that bright white light to your lungs. Let's do one more like this. Now floating your palms up. Leave your right hand high, your left hand low. Now take a breath in as you twist, not twist, side bend. And then sink as your pinkies come towards your body. And then inhale, push your palms away from each other. So taking a breath in. And the next time, do a little twist as you push your palms away, come to center. And then letting your arms be really heavy, just knocking on your lower back, your belly. And let your front hand come and knock right under your collarbone. So we'll start to work with that point a little bit today. So right under your collarbone, there's a little divot, like a little valley. It's the beginning of our lung meridian, lung 1 and lung 2. So this point is a great point to knock or rub, just to invite stuck grief to transform. And transforming grief into inspiration. So knocking, and then slow it down. And then going back to that point, right. Work with this point a lot. Find like a little divot. And inhale and exhale. This is the crane. Washes its feathers. Big breath in. Just throughout the class, picturing bright white light, just bathing your lungs. And then try the other way. Inhale back, and exhale forward. Letting your hips and your knees all move together as one fluid being. And then slow it down. Then bring your heels together, your palms facing the heavens. Take a breath in as you sink. And exhale as you straighten. This is the crane breathing. So we're hopefully breathing through this whole class, but we'll do quite a bit of intentional breathing. As the first way to bring Qi into our bodies is through our breath. Filling our lungs. really sinking into the earth. Letting your whole body just settle, soften into the earth. And then we'll switch the movement, and as you inhale, round your back and bring the backs of your hands together. And then exhale. So inhale, round, sink. Exhale, opening, bringing your elbows toward each other. This is the crane displays their wings, so opening up your heart and lungs. Letting one crane leg come out. Sinking to the earth and then opening up to the heavens. And then adding one more piece, letting your chin just glide over your shoulder as the wise crane turns their head to eliminate illness and fatigue. So inhale down and exhale. Inhale, rounding, and exhale, opening. Let's finish this up. And then just sink and settle. Just rest into the earth. And then widening your stance. Bring one hand forward, the other behind you. Your front hand, your palm is connecting to the heavens. Your back hand is connecting to the earth. Just tune into that with your intention. Letting your front hand just pull in the inspiration, and then let your back hand pull in that nourishment of the earth. So shift your weight to the side that has your hand in the front. So for you all, that will be shifting your weight to your right. Now as you shift your weight to center, start to do a backstroke. And just breathing naturally. This is connecting to heaven and earth. Now as you shift from side to side, put your awareness in the leg where your weight is, right? And then invite that leg to just push you over to the next side. So using your connection to the earth to help you move with fluidity and ease with that effortless effort. And then shake it out. And then widen your stance even more, bringing your knees out towards your pinky toes. Still a little twist, bringing your heart and lungs toward the earth. Whichever way you're twisting toward, push that opposite hand on the inside of your thigh, just opening up your hips. Bite your tailbone. Drop an anchor so that your tailbone can help you ground to the earth. In fact, invite your whole pelvic floor to just gently settle, sink, and then come to center and we'll rotate the other way. So bringing your shoulder, but really your heart and lungs, just honoring the earth, connecting to the earth. Inviting your tailbone and your whole pelvic floor to just rest and release and relax. And then straightening your toes to a forward fold and release your head and neck and shoulders. Invite the muscles in your lower back to release, and your hamstrings and your calves. And just let your whole body melt and sink and settle and ground. And then bring your hands in light fists to your lower back. Inhale up. Just do a little push, opening up the front of your thighs, but also letting your lungs just face the heavens, connecting to that inspiration. And then finding yourself a comfortable wide leg squat. Let your knees come back towards your pinky toes. Let your tailbone, like your whole pelvic floor, be flat, parallel to the earth. And in your palms, you have two lovely cups of qi that you don't want to spill. So you're going to serve that tea out and around. This is serving tea in her horse stance. Keeping your lower body grounded, opening up really our whole lung meridian that starts right under our collarbone where we've been pushing, and then it runs down our inner arm to our thumb. So opening up, and then the organ that's paired with our lungs is our large intestine. We're also working with that meridian that starts on our pointer finger and kind of makes its way to the upper arm into the side of our nose. So, and release. Now tune into the arm that was serving that tea and just notice any sensations, and if it's any different than the arm that was not serving tea, let's try serving tea the other way. So serve your tea out and around and behind you. And just really letting your whole arm go along for the ride. Moving from your center, inviting your pelvic floor to help you ground, as well as standing in your legs rather than on them. So we serve tea. And let's do one more. And then jiggle it out. And let's try the other way. So first time we went in across our body. This time go out, away from your body. Now go behind and around. Right? So across, from out. Swooping wide. Letting your movement really come from your lower belly. And letting your lower belly and your whole pelvic floor help you just ground, connect. Let's do one more to this side. And then shake it out. And then fine, maybe you'll say, I just want a little bit, have a horse stance at this point. And where you say, I'm ready, people. Let's see. So listening to your body, checking in on your pelvic floor so that your whole bowl is parallel to the earth. And serve your tea. As you're doing this, let your knees gently pull out toward, whoa, your pinky toe. Again, moving with that effortless effort, or ube. Trying not to spill your tea, so your palm is keeping face to the heavens. Let's do one more serve. And then do a little bounce with a healing sound for our lungs. And then widening your stance a little bit. Let your hands make a diamond. So your pointer fingers are near each other and your thumbs, right? So this is the sort of lung meridian goes down and then it comes up, kind of crosses and goes to this other side of our nose, right? So you're gonna, with your diamond, twist, a little twist, and you're gonna come out and then come back to your side. So this is actually helping us connect to the earth element. And the earth element is my favorite element to work with to help me feel grounded. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, release. And then pull in. Now the earth element can be connected to worry. And I think worry and grief can often be connected. So release worry, and then bring back calm and trust. So exhale, sending it out. As you inhale, you're actually bringing it into your spleen, which is on your left side. Your liver is on your right. So pull in that nourishment and release. Exhale. And inhale, letting your feet, also your palms facing the earth, and your pelvic floor to help you ground, connect to the earth. Let's do this even more slowly. Keeping your awareness in your feet and your connection to the earth, and your pelvic floor and your connection, and also your palms. Let's do one more. And then your feet be a little more parallel. Align your hips back as you float up, and we'll end with the flying phoenix. The movement that's great for lung health, but also for grounding. So we're starting to tune in to the power of our wings as we flying phoenix. So gliding your hips back, letting your palms still as they face the earth, pull in that nourishment of the earth. So flying phoenix, we're going to do 3 of these first. So let's start counting. So 1, 2. So now on our 4th one, we're going to bring our wrists and elbows into our center, right? So this is pulling resources into our center and then pushing out through your palms, creating loving boundaries, and then release because you create those loving boundaries with softness. So do 3 of these. So inhale, pull resources in, and exhale as you stand taller. So gather the resources to your center. Create your living boundaries with softness. And this is our third. Now, glide your hips back and let your palms just kind of touch the earth. Pull up with your intention resources from the earth and bring them into your lungs. Now you're about your third fingers right by the point we started with, right lung 1 and 2. And let your third finger just give a little rub. And then bring that white light to your lungs. Feel the warmth of your palms. Now take a slow breath in. As you exhale, pull out cloudy gray from your lungs that no longer serves you. Just release it. And then turning your palms to the heavens, just paint a rainbow of light all around you. So put that all together. So 2, 3, just enjoying the strength and power of our wings. Helping us fly, then pull those resources in. Establish those living boundaries with softness. Pull resources in. And then gliding your hips back, gather. Just pick it up, just feel the richness. Pull it in, feel the warmth of that richness. Give a little rub on your lungs. Take a slow breath in. Exhale, pull out. Cloudy gray, release it. And then paint a luxurious rainbow of light all around you. Let's do the whole thing one more time. Pulling our resources in. And pulling up the nourishment. Bring it to our lungs. Give a little rub. Take a breath in. As you exhale, pull out, transforming that grief into inspiration. And then standing in that rainbow of light, pull that rainbow to your belly. Give a rub, stirring in all the energy you've been cultivating. And then glide your hands up, separating them so that they're on your heart, but also your lungs. And with a gentle bow, give gratitude for all that you have. And give gratitude for all that you are. And send out just a small piece of the energy you've been cultivating today. The form of an offering to someone. Blow that offering into the palms of your hands. Hold your palms together. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, release it. And thank you.